welcome back to the Shane and Shelby Show.
I'm Shane, and this is my lovely wife, Shelby. How's it going?
It's going pretty good. We are finally able to leave the house, but we don't want to because while the snow kind of sort of melted, it's still frigid out there.
hmm
I don't know if we ever got above freezing. 16 last night in Texas.
You know what really put us in a bind?
What?
You being on your hot girl shit.
What?
The Porsche.
Yeah.
So we used to have a Wagoneer, and before that we had a Jeep truck. And we have both been on our hot girl shit, and now I have a little car, and you've got a Porsche, and we were stuck.
We were stuck. Yeah. For 7 days. I was stuck for 7 days. So rewind to last week. We didn't do the podcast episode because, well, we just didn't. But anyway, we had my birthday dinner and, well, even before my birthday dinner, we had like kind of a whole birthday week,
Yeah, we did.
which that's what I like. I'm a big
hmm
birthday girl. Love love birthdays. But we did what was on Tuesday, we did kind of a spa day, and then Wednesday we went I didn't put my ring on. Because I've been not doing anything all day. Anyway, okay, so I we went ring shopping and I got a wedding band. So if you've missed some episodes of the pod, to catch you up, we got married almost 10 years ago and I never got a wedding band. And then I decided to custom design my own wedding engagement ring and wedding ring set and like went with the whole upgrade trend and didn't really like it because it had no sentimental value to me. Like Shane didn't repropose. It wasn't on an anniversary. He didn't pick it out himself. Like nothing, we didn't do it together. It was just kind of like, oh, you got a new piece of jewelry. And so I went back to wearing my original ring, but I've always wanted a wedding band. So Shane took me to a jewelry store in Dallas. We actually went to two. So we got up and went to breakfast and then went to Dallas, went to the jewelry stores. We found the ring that I got. Obviously, it's not on my finger. But we found the wedding band and it fit me. So it was just like one that they had that you could try on and it fit me perfectly and it fit with my original ring that obviously I bought 10 years ago.
I didn't ask you while we were there because you were like so excited, but does it make you feel a little weird that other people's stank fingers might have went in that ring?
No, because they cleaned it.
They did. But as a person who buys a lot of shoes, if I if all they have left is the display and you can tell that the display has been worn, I feel a little weird about it.
I feel like the ring, there was no signs of wear. There's no like scratches on it or anything.
Well, yeah, they didn't like take it home, but somebody's stank finger might have been in there.
And then they cleaned it.
Okay.
I didn't care because I was so freaking excited. I'm a very much like instant gratification type of person. Although I knew going in ring shopping that that was most likely not going to be the thing, especially for a wedding band. I really expected to have to order one. And the first jewelry store we went into, they were like, we only do online orders. And then the second one we went into, it was just such a good vibe.
Mm-hmm.
The sales lady was so down to earth. She complimented me on my outfit. Love that. And it was her birthday weekend too. And so it was just kind of like meant to be.
The vibes were good.
The vibes were so good. So we did that. And then we went to lunch. We did a tiny bit of shopping at Aritzia. And then we had my birthday dinner. I wore the black low cut dress. It was freezing
Mm-hmm.
because this was like in preparation for this big winter storm. And so I wore the like 6-inch Prada heels.
You were
So magical.
tall.
So tall. I was probably like 6 feet tall.
Probably.
I was towering over everywhere. I could barely walk because the restaurant that we go to is one of my favorites, but like to walk up, it's kind of like cobblestoney. And we had to like, it's connected to a hotel. We had to like go inside and around because I literally couldn't walk. I don't wear heels often, but those are also like break your neck type of heels. So we did that and it was fantastic. And then the next day I woke up just not feeling good. And I feel like people would be like, dang, you were hungover, huh? I wasn't though.
Yeah.
I had one small, like 6-ounce glass of wine, and that was it, and I didn't eat, like, a ton either, I just, like, don't know what happened and just woke up not feeling good, and I didn't feel good the next day, and then the snowstorm hit. So, I was literally trapped Wednesday to Wednesday, basically, or Thursday to Thursday, and the kids were out of school, um, so they went back one of them went back on Thursday for a
Mhm.
partial day, and then they both were back on Friday. So they had 1 actual day of school.
Yeah. What's unfortunate is, like, how quickly everyone's just, like, fed up with it.
Yeah.
So we're always, like, optimistic and be like, "Oh, hopefully it's a good snow to where we can, like, have some fun." No matter what happens, the fun lasts one day.
Yeah, I talked to someone the other day, and they were like, "Oh, we just really enjoyed the snow days." Like, we enjoyed 1 and
One
a half
day.
days. Yeah, the first day we went out there, we tried to do a little bit, it hadn't done much. Now, Texas, we didn't get, like, nice snow, powdery snow we had ice. We had ice. And so, you go out there and you can sled,
Slide around.
you slide around, that's it, there were no snowballs thrown, the kids tried to make snow angels, and it was basically just spreading some ice.
Crunchy.
Yeah. And if you fall down, you get hurt. Like, I had bruises all over me because we did go sledding, which was actually so much fun. So, across from us, we have a couple of ponds, and there's, like, a middle section of a small portion of grass. And I tried to go through the middle section and not end up in the pond, and I almost took Shayna.
Yeah.
And what's bad is I was making fun of children the day before who were sliding down towards the pond. I was like, "Those kids are gonna end up in the pond. That is so dangerous." And then what do I do as a
Went
32-year-old?
straight for it.
Went straight but yeah, so that's what we did for the snow days, and then, yeah, we were over it. After that 1 day of sledding, I was like, "My entire body hurts.
Mm,
It's cold out there." Having the snow gear laying around, oh my gosh, our house was just piled
mm,
full of everything. It's like stuff that I don't know where it came from. It just, like, kept
yeah.
coming.
We were ready, though. We did get
We
all the
were.
goods
I ordered snow boots in advance, and I wasn't one of the people on Facebook asking everyone else if they had snow boots.
because no one does in Texas.
No, why would you? Like, we get 1 day and that was my thing. I felt a little bit stupid placing that order because I was like, "We get 1 snow day a year." This one lasted a whole week. I was very proud of those snow boots and snow pants because typically I go sledding and I just wear a couple pairs of leggings and I'm soaking wet afterwards. Now, I also just got a red light mask. I'm really excited about this one. So, I did that vibration plate series and it only lasted, what, 3 videos because I hated that thing so much. So, this time around, I ordered this red light mask. It was not gifted to me. I ordered it to test it and compare it to another red light mask that I already have in love. But instead of starting this series, I'm just going to try it, okay?
Okay.
And I'm recording behind the scenes, like I'm taking my pictures and I'm doing all of this behind the scenes. And then maybe in a couple weeks, I'll have like a starting point video potentially, but I'll already have this back footage so that I don't look like the flightiest person to ever exist.
It's very possible.
Yeah. So you didn't hear that I'm starting a series, okay? All 25 of you.
Soft launching series.
But I do really like it, so it's the shark cryo one. Backstory, I have had the higher dose one for a year and a half, and I really like it, I think it works wonders, but I've seen the shark one, I wanted to get it, I bought it for my birthday.
Mhm.
It was my birthday gift to me, I bought a couple birthday gifts to me. It was kind of just, like, for content, but we called it a birthday gift. But this one, it definitely is a better user experience than the higher dose one, like, it has like a little remote that plays you all sorts of stuff, tells you how much time you have left, and so far so good, but I learned my lesson with the vibration plate, and I'm not starting another series that I can't finish.
So what I think is good about this, and I'm gonna go on a little rant right here, is most people in your position would just buy the higher dose one and recommend it no matter what without ever trying the other one because like you don't have any issues with the higher dose one. So if anyone comes to you, they'll be like, "What should I get?" Obviously, you're gonna recommend that one, but you hadn't tried the shark one. So now you're in a position to actually know which one is the best. I feel like most people will just like buy a car and be like, this is the best car ever because I picked this car. You didn't try the other cars, you know? Like most people have not tried all the options. So their opinion is just, I spent a bunch of money on this one. So therefore you should too. I like how you're going about it and like getting both of them, and we'll see.
Yeah.
The winner wins.
The winner wins. And there's I mean, there's other ones out there too, but man, it does say so what I didn't realize, I didn't do a ton of research actually on the higher dose one when I bought it. I bought it because Katie Sue, love hey Katie Sue. Katie Sue is another influencer and she said that it was great and she had done the research. And I'm like, I trust her. So I'm going to take her advice and I bought it and I didn't tell anyone else to buy it until I actually noticed benefits from it. I think that's also key. And I did notice benefits and I've had great success with it. But the shark one says you need 8 weeks of use before seeing results. And I was like, wait, what? Which is also why I'm not starting a series because me committing to anything for 8 weeks, are we kidding?
You commit to things and you see them through this year. Manifest
Affirmations.
it.
Yes. So I am getting better, but man, that vibration plate just like really messed me up.
Yeah.
So I don't wanna go down that route again. But oh, I also booked a girls trip. We're just this is a random pod. If you haven't noticed, this episode is just gonna be unfiltered thoughts and also Traitors. If you haven't watched Traitors and a little bit of American Idol. So we're gonna do a little reality recap. But I did poll the people
Mm.
and they like our rambling, which is shocking. But they like our rambling more than our influencer series, which we are going to continue. Don't worry. I know some of you do want that. But today is just good old Shane and Shelby.
And it's sponsored by AutoSource. I don't actually know if this is a company. I'm assuming it is, but I bought some vintage golf gear from eBay, and this hat that is pretty sweet came from eBay. So it's either sponsored by them or AutoSource.
Unofficially. But anyway, I guess that's what Shane's going to be doing. He's going to be golfing when I go on my girls trip, but I have booked
No,
beach
so
trips.
you booked beach trips, and I immediately text my friend and I was like, hey, I'm about to be stuck with these kids the entire year unless we book some shit because Shelby is booking everything and the dates are filling up. So please tell me something I can go to so that I'm not stuck with these kids all year. Because that's the way it's trending, and I'm scared.
I've booked one trip without you.
Well,
One trip.
your conversations are leading to more.
You know, I love trips.
I know you do. And I usually don't go in on any of them, but it
You
seems like travel
usually go on
travel was
all
on
of
your
them.
vision board, and I don't know that I'm gonna be a part of all of them, and I'm a little scared that I'm gonna be babysit duty unless I book some trips myself.
You go on all of my trips. What are you talking about?
Not this girls trip. Not
Well,
when you book them with your mom.
that was 2 years ago.
Not when you
What else you got?
I don't know.
Nothing.
Yeah, I don't know. But I'm
Exactly.
scared, so I'm gonna book something.
That's so rude, but
Maybe a few.
obviously, I'm going to Destin, right? Love Destin.
I think
Destin
we expected that.
yeah, it's the best place ever, and if you don't like it, you're doing it wrong. But
Or you're from there.
oh, yeah, maybe that's true. But anyway, book that trip. So, obviously, I've been on the treadmill because we gotta get in
Uh,
shape.
except for
So
today.
I got on the treadmill today and I'm gonna get back on it. I got anxiety on it today, which has not happened to me thus far. Okay. And so what had happened was I put on my self tanner last night. Okay. It's washed off. It's good to go. Can I sweat in it? Yes. I will be fine. But I got on the treadmill and I got hot and sweaty. And then I also had stuff that I was doing, booking this trip. And then I also remembered that I was supposed to be filming stuff today and had a whole list of to-dos. And so I'm on there walking my 2 miles and I'm supposed to get to 5, right? And I'm like, man, it's taking forever. And I've got things to do. And also this self tanner is gonna come off, and then I'm not gonna be able to get my filming done. And so I like stopped. I was like, "This 2 miles is gonna end." And so then I had to go take a shower and get ready. And then, do you know who didn't film? Me, because stupid Amazon. But anyway, they're making me angry right now. I ordered a dress. This is gonna turn into a rant podcast. I ordered a dress, and on the model, it looks like a totally different fabric, not even remotely similar to what came in. What came in was like a jersey fabric. It said it was a formal dress. Jersey stretchy pajama material
Mm.
dress. Had pleats. You can't pleat pajama material. I was angry. And then I ordered a set that actually is good quality. It's not on there anymore. Can't link it for anybody. So I'm gonna be wearing it. People are gonna ask for it. Can't link it. Sorry.
Yeah, I feel you. I got River Wilderness on my polo, and people are gonna love it. And it's like, look at the collar. Like, this is good gear, and no one's gonna be able to buy it because I got it on eBay for about 750.
You're too much. You are too much. I don't even understand this. If you're only listening to this podcast, please go look at the actual video footage of it because this is awful. And please tell Shane it's awful and he should not be wearing this.
Whoa, chill.
No, that hat, it's giving, and the same one, you got another one too. It's giving
Yeah.
taxi cab driver.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's who
that
used to golf.
what?
Taxi cab drivers. Have you
Okay.
not looked at my Pinterest board
No.
where I'm
Why would
putting
I look at your
vintage
Pinterest
golf?
board?
We've got early 90s Tiger Woods on there, Ernie Els, John Daly, the greats of the game,
Oh,
my dealer
guys,
swag.
instead of listening to Shane talk about all this golf stuff, you should go listen to I need to share it. I don't know how to share it. Anyway, my cousin made a playlist. Okay, so people have been asking me like how long or how I can walk for so long, and well, today I couldn't. I did have the
Mm.
bomb playlist on. It was helping, but I just, anxiety. So this playlist though, if you're a millennial and only if you're millennial and if you're okay with not appropriate music. Okay. So we graduated, me and my cousin graduated in 2012. Yeah, that's right. Yes. Graduated high school in 2012, and so I text her the other day because she always had the good music, not the appropriate music, but the good music, and I texted her the other day and I was like, "Hey, I need a good walking playlist, like throwbacks, 2008, 2016's been trending, and that's kind of what sent me there, but 2016, we had a baby, got married, and I got pregnant
Mm.
with another baby. That was not my party music year, okay? So, I was like, "I need 2008 to 2012 music," and she came out with the best playlist, and she titled it, "Grinding in a High School Cafeteria," and that accurately describes this podcast.
Kinda brings up a nice stench. I get a stench.
Oh, I had the biggest throwback to the high school dances or, like, the cafeteria dances when I took Audrey shopping for her daddy-daughter dance, and we went to Dillard's, and I was seeing all these, like, little dresses, and I was like, "Oh my gosh, throwback to when." I don't know if I can find a picture, and I don't know that I would wanna share it with you guys, but I went to one of these dances, and I wore this bright red, ruched, skin-tight dress with a leopard print top, so it was leopard print on the bust, around halter around the neck, and then the entire thing was red ruched, super tight, and that's what I wore with heels to one of my middle school dances. And so when I'm, like, looking for these appropriate dresses for Audrey, it, like, took me straight back to
Mm,
those dances.
that sounds great. We need a picture of that.
I'm sure I could drag one up on Facebook. Okay. Now we're going to get into a little reality recap. I had said that we weren't going to recap Traitors because I love Traitors, but I'm not a Housewives fan.
Mhm.
Not because I have anything against them. I've just never watched it. And so I felt like I didn't know most of the characters to be able to accurately give feedback. But I do know Rob.
Yeah, we know Rob.
Love Rob. If you've been here for a while, we used to
And
recap.
Dinkin.
Oh my god, Mara. Mara's accent gets me every time. How she doesn't pronounce what is it? She's not pronouncing an H.
Peas, I think.
No, she is
Dinkin?
she's pronounced she just doesn't have the TH sound.
Okay.
But yeah, everything she said, it like throws me off every time. She's absolutely stunning and I love her outfits, but her voice doesn't in my brain doesn't match what she looks like. I can't make it mesh. And I've seen her before on Love Island, obviously, and we would skip those recap episodes because
Yes, we would.
Shane doesn't like the accent. But I actually do like her on the show. So we knew Maura and we definitely know Rob from Love Island.
Mhm.
And everyone is talking about Rob right now for Traitors. So if you haven't watched episode 7 of the newest season of Traitors, this is spoiler alert. S- What is that? Fast forward. Fast,
Tornado, tornado.
fast forward to the next clip. Okay. So what happened on this episode? We had the banquet.
Mhm.
So there was a big like cliffhanger at the end of season, not season. I keep saying season, episode 6. And Alan said there's going to be this banquet. He even went on, I believe, the Kelly Clarkson show and said that episode 7 was his favorite of the entire season. And so at the end of episode 6, he tells the traitors, which are Lisa, Renna, Candace, and Rob, that one of them has to take this amulet and wear it at the banquet, and they're gonna do this murder in plain sight, and you have to have someone touch the amulet, and that person is going to be murdered by the traitors. Okay. So what did you think? So Lisa Rinna is the one who decided to wear it. What did you think Lisa was going to do to get someone to touch the amulet?
I didn't know what she was gonna do, but I did think it was pretty genius for her to say that it was poking her.
Yes.
Like,
Okay.
that didn't raise any flags to me, like, I knew it, and I was like, "Damn, that was a good idea." I would've just been like, "Hey, touch this thing."
Yes. That's what I was so the entire time I was like, "How is she gonna tell someone to just, like, touch it?" Like, "Do you see how pretty
Hey, touch it.
touch
You
it?"
wanna touch it?
Yes. I would have done that. I would have made it so obvious, like,
Yeah.
"Hey, touch this."
Who wants to touch this?
Yes, so I thought she did a really great job with
Yeah.
that, and she played it off apparently so well that no one has even been questioning the fact that Jam Jam touched it.
Mhm.
Because Jam Jam lost his mind about the air kiss. Now, people are online talking about how it's actually wild that Jam Jam was allowed to, by production,
Yeah.
to leave and throw Lisa under the bus because it would have been like Lisa leaving up there saying, I'm a traitor and so is Rob. Right? Like,
Yeah.
you're kind of ruining the show, which so is production by making the murder happen right there.
Mhm.
I feel like that hasn't
They
happened
shoulda had
before.
somebody, like, just disappear quietly.
Yes.
Yeah.
And so I feel like that was really sketchy. And so people are speculating that maybe production is trying to get a traitor out. Like that was their whole purpose, was really pushing to get a traitor out. Now, Rob, I feel like Lisa needed to go for his own game. And honestly, for Candace, she needed to go. But there's been talks about if he did it the right way.
Mhm.
Should he have sat back at the round table and let Colton take charge and let other people kind of speak for him, interject a little bit, but he led the whole charge. It was supposed to be Natalie that night,
Mhm.
and he led the charge and got Lisa kicked out. Should he have done that?
I think, yeah.
You do.
I do. 'Cause she was gonna go into the round or not the round table, but the was it the turret that was
Turret.
called? And tried to get somebody else that would benefit her the next night, which would have made it look even more suspicious, like, everyone it was the house was already, like, half and half. So, for him to then push for Natalie, who clearly wasn't, and take any heat off of Lisa would have looked super suspicious on him, versus what he did was now he has, like, a bunch of goodwill with the other faithfuls because he did lead that charge in a very eloquent way. Like he did a great job presenting his case. So I think he's looking very good going forward.
I think that he spoke so well. It honestly was so shocking. We were sitting there watching it going, "Oh my gosh, I can't believe he's doing it and doing it so well, well enough to where I wanted to be like, 'Yes, you are a faithful.'" Like, I knowing
Yeah.
that he's a traitor. It's so crazy. Like, he's so good, but I feel like where he might have messed up is not getting Candace on board with getting Lisa out, which I don't know that she ever would have been on board.
Mm,
She should be on board. I think it was the dumbest move on her part to write Rob's name down. And obviously, we know why she did it. She was trying to like slip it out there without,
mhm.
and being like, oh, maybe Rob. I feel like for her own game, she should stick with Rob. She
Yeah.
would go much further, maybe though, because Rob doesn't want anyone. Rob is trying to win solo,
Uh-huh.
but Candace would be better off lasting a little bit longer if she was like, okay, Rob, I'll stick with you. They're in the turret right now. They have to make a decision.
Yeah.
And she's going to blow up his game and he's going to blow up hers. And I think it might take them both out.
It's for sure gonna take her out. So she's like, I imagine he has sat back and watched her this entire time, even from the very first round table, writing down a housewife and already getting like her name thrown in the fire from day one because what's his name brought up the fact that it's like housewives never write down housewives. She did it the first day, and now she's not gonna do it with Lisa. So clearly there's some weird stuff going there. And he's probably thinking, I can win this by myself without you doing this weird shit.
I feel like Candace has been very I don't know, I think she's personable and maybe she is playing a good game and we're getting a weird edit. That's that's possible, but I feel like a lot of the things she's done a little too much. She's like
Mhm.
she said a little too much to where it's like, what are you doing?" And having to defend Lisa, and the fact that she was defending Lisa so hard and trying to push it on Natalie for Lisa to get, banished as a traitor, I feel like it's gonna come back and bite her, and especially now that Rob is done with her.
Mhm.
I mean, you wrote his name down. He's for sure done. But people are saying that Candace is crazy and has been on Housewives. So what we haven't seen is her craziness on Housewives, and apparently it's pretty wild, and there's videos out there that people are saying you should go back and watch if you think that Rob has any chance of, you know, making a connection back with her. It's over.
Yeah.
Like, it's gone. She's just gonna be psycho, and they think that she's going to go so far as to throw his game out with hers,
Hmm.
and that it'll, like, blow it all up. I don't know if they can do that. I didn't think that they could do that in terms of being like, "Oh, yeah, I'm a traitor, and so is he."
I mean, yeah. I feel like production wouldn't show it if she did, but she might.
She might. I mean, it would make for crazy good TV.
Yeah.
But, okay, now
I don't know that she can rally anyone behind her. So, like, she could make that statement, but I don't feel like she can rally anyone behind her.
not as good as he can. I feel like
For sure not as good as him.
she does have some people that are finally listening to her. At the end of the episode, I don't remember who it was, that came to her. Oh, it was the little figure skater guy.
Mhm.
He came to her and said something about thinking that it was Rob, and she was feeding into that. So I think she might be able to get the figure skater and the other figure skater and maybe some other people, but I feel like, um Rob's is just stronger, but I don't like that he is, like, gluing himself to Colton because I really personally wanted Colton to go, and I don't like Colton, and a lot of the internet is mad.
Yeah.
Right now, the Traitors Instagram page even put out a statement basically defending Colton's be not defending his behavior on the show,
Mm.
but saying, "Hey, like, let's quit bashing people online," because there's been so much hate about him being there, and the comment section of that post was, "If this is about Colton, y'all are so messed up because you let an actual stalker go on the show." And so there's so much drama around Colton that I kind of feel like Rob is doing himself a disservice by connecting with Colton so
Mhm.
much. But people are wondering if Rob was able to recruit another traitor, which faithful would he
Mhm.
recruit? What do you think?
Um, it wouldn't be someone obvious. I think it would be I would say someone like Natalie who he's, like, helped.
Natalie already has heat on her, so I
Yeah.
think it can't be Colton. It can't be Natalie. I think it could potentially be Mara, but Dorinda
That would
threw her name out.
yeah.
So, but he does like Mara,
Yeah.
clearly
I think he's smart enough to get somebody that he's not
connected with.
connected with, but that's also quiet that wouldn't try to, like, control it because the other girl's gonna try to control it.
I feel like he should get one of the figure skaters.
Maybe. Like the guy? The
The
guy's
guy.
well, he seems kinda he's putting his head out there a bunch to get, like, chopped off because he's in a lot of these conversations. Maybe
Maybe.
the girl. The girl's quiet. She hasn't said much.
Yeah. I think one of the figure skaters would probably be the best for him, especially knowing, which he doesn't know, that they are speculating that it could be him.
Mhm.
Or was it Eric?
Is he gonna be able to recruit somebody, or is the other girl just gonna take the recruitment and pick whoever she wants?
I don't know how that's gonna work.
I don't either.
Yeah. Okay. I think that was it for traders.
That was pretty good. I was impressed that he was able to figure out who had the dagger because in his little interview thing, he was like, I'm good at reading people. And anytime, so I would have said the same shit, but I would have failed because I would just like, be confident in myself. But, chances are I'm not getting that right. He got that shit right.
Okay, okay. I saw this. This might make some people mad. I saw this online and I did not notice it until it was pointed out. Did you? Yes. Did
Yeah,
you
I
see
did
the
see that.
clip?
Yeah.
The fact that he asked her how's the weather. Did you catch that? He asked her. So he
I was
asked.
wondering what he would ask to her because it didn't seem like they've talked very much. And in
No, they've
his
talked a
interview
lot.
oh, well, in his interview, he was like, "I've talked to all these people. I know their answers on certain things. I'll be able to read them." I didn't think he was gonna be able to talk to her and know.
No, I think she really likes him. People are speculating that they are like she's trying to be a couple or whatever. Anyway, so he asks all the guys basically, "What's your name? What's your favorite color?" He gets to her, sees that she clearly doesn't have a padded bra on and it's cold outside, and asks her, "What do you think about the weather?" to gauge what she is gonna say. That was
Yeah. And
genius.
she said it was fine or
Yeah,
that shit
and she
like
was like, "No, I think I no, I like it." No, you don't.
that.
No, no, you don't. I was so shocked. I was like, "What?"
It was good. He's doing a good job. If it was
Yes.
just him from the beginning, I think there's no chance they catch him.
Yeah, that's true. No, that's just really wild though, because I don't know. I'm not gonna say that I thought he was dumb on Love Island, but I never would have thought that he was that bright, and definitely not to correct Michael Rappaport
Yeah.
whenever he was I don't even remember the word that he was saying, but he was going off saying this word, and Rob's like, "That's the wrong definition, man." The fact that he has, like, a good vocabulary I didn't even know the word, okay? I didn't know the word. Commiserating? Was that anyway. I didn't know that what the word was, and I would have had to look it up. And so the fact that he was able to just spout that off and then give these eloquent speeches and
Mhm.
dude's doing a great job.
Which even on Love Island, he was getting bashed a lot by
Everybody.
Leah,
Leah.
Leah, and he did a good job with that. I remember him doing a good job, and where most people would not have done a good job and crashed out hard, he did
Um,
not.
do you remember him hiding in the pool though?
Yeah, I do remember. That's a good tactic. Like, you should do that. She was scary.
Yeah, so, a lot of people are hoping that he ends up on Dancing with the Stars and does kind of the
Uh,
same thing as
he would do well.
Efron, the Efron brother.
Yeah.
Um, I think he should be on our TV all the time.
I don't know if this is in your notes anywhere, but I just saw something that said something about Bachelorette and that they might have to stop it because she's already pregnant. Is this real? I feel like it's real just because I've watched her show, the other Mormon show, and it seems likely that she's just doing her own thing and might be pregnant already.
So, that's not in my notes, but I did see that too. I don't think it's valid because I saw so she was allowed to have her phone somehow, some reason, behind the scenes filming the show. So, I feel like
She's got to keep doing her TikToks,
yeah, I guess so. But I don't I don't think that she didn't film the show. I
right?
think they wrapped filming, so I don't think they canceled the show for it. I don't think it's actually true.
Hmm.
I mean, it wouldn't be shocking, but I don't think she's actually pregnant. I mean, she might be now, but I think she filmed the show.
This seems like she had overnights and now they're gonna be on Maury kind of vibe.
Oh my god. Yeah. I don't know when the new season of Mormon Wives airs. They're already filming season 5. We haven't had a season 4.
Mm.
They're so behind.
You know, I've got a theory that they're so easy to pump out because not a damn thing happens the entire season and it is trash TV.
You're not wrong. But apparently they recruited a new Mom Talk
Well,
chick.
they've kicked out a bunch of them and the rest I don't feel like should really be on TV anymore, so
Yeah. They recruited one for season 5. I don't remember her name and I've never heard of her before,
she'll
but
be on Dancing with the Stars.
she'll be okay, I do have American Idol on here, which there's only been 1 episode, and I'm not gonna give any spoilers on the episode. There's not much to tell, but I will say that I'm so frustrated with them. You will hear if you haven't already, you will hear them say, "You're going to Hollywood Week." Why? Why are they saying Hollywood Week instead of, "You're going to Hollywood?" Because they're not going to Hollywood. They're not going to Hollywood. They're having it in Nashville this year, and instead of saying, "You're going to Nashville," they're saying, "You're going to Hollywood Week." Because they're still gonna do that same crap where they put them in a group and make them stay up all night, I'm sure, because they're calling it Hollywood Week, which means it's just gonna be a torture week. Like,
That one's a torture to watch.
it is. They should if they're gonna change the location and make it Nashville, like, make it all different. Like, you know?
Ooh, I've got a theory.
Oh.
So Nashville, you can just like play wherever. What if they sent people to various venues and then like had rate your singer cards at each one, and the ones that fail are goners?
That's such a good
That
idea.
is a great idea. If you're gonna be in Nashville, like no one actually cares about Hollywood, but if you're in Nashville where all these singers are gonna be eventually, and people rate singers all the time, I feel like that's the place to do it. Implement my idea. You have like a couple hours.
It's already been filmed, you know that. But, yeah, that's actually a really good idea.
Yeah.
I do hope that they make some changes. I feel like by calling it Hollywood Week, they're not, but I do hope that they make some changes because we've watched the same crap go down. Nobody should have to sing in a group. I'm sorry. If you are auditioning for American Idol, it is because you want to be a solo singer, not in a group. So you shouldn't have to figure out how to harmonize with someone else.
Yeah.
That's
And
annoying.
their groupings are based on nothing. their actual performance is based on nothing because the only ones that get through are the ones that had the long intro from the first 2 episodes.
Yeah, I'm so sick of not seeing the what is it? The crappy auditions. I don't know how to, like, put that
Yeah.
nicer. The bad ones. Like, they're only showing the good one some of them are not good. They're calling it good. They don't sound half bad, but they definitely shouldn't be going through to Hollywood Week. Anyway, and I do have a musical background, so I am a little bit more judgy, but I don't know, I liked seeing the kinda off the rails terrible ones. They were funny. The funny ones, there were some that were really bad, but I don't know. Why did we change it so much? Hopefully, though, this season, I know for you, you are so sick of seeing all of the Carrie Underwood promos.
Yeah. It's already
Hopefully
looking better.
yeah, hopefully they just stick with, the person singing and making it about them and not,
Yeah.
you know, Carrie. Carrie's great, but it was a little excessive last year.
Yeah. I would be really happy if they stopped doing the exact same themes that they keep doing.
Oh, yeah.
So, like, there was one guy who was, like, really good and had, like, a really, like, low voice, not low, but, like, kinda squeaky voice, and I was watching it, and for the first time, I was like, "This sounds great, but he is screwed because he can't do a Disney song,"
Yeah.
and it shouldn't really be based on can you do a Disney song.
Yeah, I agree. I feel like some of the themes, especially Disney, is so difficult. I think we all know the reason that they have to do a Disney week is it's sponsored by
Yeah,
Disney. But yeah, I get that too. I think that having to do duets and having to do the Disney ones, it just makes it to where not everyone's going to be able to do that. And I don't think it turns out to be the greatest person winning when you put
yeah.
them through
I mean,
those.
look at all the the past winners, I haven't seen any of them, so clearly you're doing something wrong if you're trying to get, like, stars out there.
Yeah, I think it has been a long, long time
It's
since
time.
the winner actually became super successful.
Yeah.
I think we have Carrie Underwood and Kelly Clarkson.
Yeah.
Those are the 2 that come off the top of my head. But I do really like the show, and I'm obviously gonna keep watching it, so we will keep recapping it if there's things to recap. Next up, less reality recap, more Shane recap.
Yeah. Vintage golf.
Oh my god, stop it.
Auto source.
So, Shane's been trying to do content for a while now, but, like, trying was not a great word, right?
Yeah.
Wouldn't you say?
I was there.
Okay. So
It was like being at practice, but not really practicing?
okay.
It's like I'm at the practice, but like, am I doing the drills? No.
I think we talked about in one of the last influencer podcasts that Shane decided not to take my advice when he started content creation because husbands, right? And so, it's true.
We had this talk with our daughter about how how you like just because you're a pro athlete does not mean you are going to be a good coach or a good trainer
Yeah.
because of how you present information and how everybody receives information differently.
So you
She's
assume
working on her training currently, like, she's the pro athlete, and she's currently working on her delivery to be able to work with someone like me.
mm, that's what this is?
Yeah.
Okay, so he thought I was gonna be a terrible coach and didn't take any of my advice, and it didn't get him very far, to be quite honest. And, so since we've started this influencer series on how to become one, I thought it would be good to, like, help Shane. He didn't really want my help up until, what, 3 days ago? 4 days ago?
Something like that. The
Yeah,
snow got to me.
the snow. That's what it was. Snow got to Shane,
Got
and
trapped in the house with nothing better to do.
so he comes to me and he was like, "Okay, I'm ready. Will you be my social media manager?" Sure. You're actually gonna listen to me though, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So I decided we're gonna do this. Day one, he gets a brand deal offer, a UGC one,
Yeah.
but a brand deal offer, a gifting message on Shop My, and made a sale.
Yep.
I don't exactly know what I did that day.
I
But
don't think you can take credit
no,
for
it's
any
me.
of
It's
those.
100% me. Like, I am claiming
You
that.
can take credit for the brand deal because that shit was garbage, and we turned that down immediately, but
Yes, because I know how to turn those down, and I told Shane to write, "That is absolutely absurd." Um, but anyway, so he is going full send, and so if you've listened to the episodes before, what is one of the number one things that I say you should do when starting out?
lingerie content.
That is not true. What do we do? What do we do,
We
Shane?
start a series.
We start a series. So, we're starting Shane, it starts today, Capsule Wardrobe series,
Mhm.
and it's gonna take off.
It's gonna be great.
We're manifesting this,
Yep.
blowing it
The
up.
fits are great, the wardrobe's great. Damn, is it hard to put a fit together for an entire month, let me tell you.
Yeah, so he's doing a new outfit a day for 28 days, the entire month of February, and with only 18 pieces.
Mhm.
Because men, let's be honest, don't have as many clothes as women for the most part, and they hate putting things together. So this
No.
should make other men's lives easier if they can ever find Shane.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the hardest part, especially with men's. I feel like women's content just like gets to other women so much easier because social media is mainly women.
Yeah.
I feel like men's is much more difficult, but we're going to be tracking the progress
Mhm.
and sharing it here. So, he is my first real client, and then maybe if I'm successful, I might take on a couple more.
Heck yeah. I did take pictures of all my stuff so that we could track it from, like, where the start was.
Yeah, nice.
Mhm.
Okay. I think that wraps everything that I had other than, oh, this one might ruffle some feathers. There's this woman, I was gonna say a not polite word, that has been trash talking me on Reddit for a long time. A long time, okay? And it didn't dawn on me that it was the same stupid woman, every time until recently. I checked it the other day, and she has a lot to say about me. Um and so I realized that it was the same person each time. That she loves to spend her time talking about me poorly. And so I was like, man, she has to still be following me to have this content to talk about, right? Let me try to find her. She has some stupid username, as all the Reddit usernames are, but somehow she had the same stupid username on Instagram. She's been following me since 2022. Just to rant about me on Reddit, but she got blocked.
Hell yeah.
Blocked. So, hopefully you can find something better to do if you're still listening to this.
"Hey, honey, what'd you do today?" "Just talk shit about people that are more successful than me on Reddit."
Cat, cat, cat. Blocked.
Uh.
All right, that's a wrap. We'll see y'all next week.